All right, now we're live. I hope.
Oh, I need to
Hello,
like
everyone.
If you have to go to do something, we're starting without you. Fuck you.
Oh.
No mercy.
No mercy.
No mercy at all.
Yeah. Only Moira, no mercy. Well, yeah. So today is a bit different than usual. One, we're starting like 2.5 hours late.
Oof.
Also, as you guys can see, we are missing someone, and everybody has new avatars. So
I am no longer a sexy gumball.
Yeah, I can always send you those images so you can use them for whatever. Because I find it fucking hilarious.
It is great.
Well, those are going to be your guys' icons for my normal streams. So,
Yer.
but yeah.
Amazing.
So we've got most of the party here. Let's go ahead and do introductions, and might as well leave that to the professional.
I'm a professional now.
Yeah, oh my god, you are.
I mean, you have you have more experience out of everyone here.
Fair enough. Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to another fabulous session of Divination, of Desecration, with our lovely GM, Missing Minds.
Yeah.
Playing our half-elf bard, Avia Hearth Muse, is the lovely Kobu Snell.
Hi.
Onyx the Ashen is played by the one, the only Lapagoose.
Sup?
Our half-elf rogue, Ludia Promiscua, is played by our appropriately named Rule 34.
Hey, that's me.
And I am your MC Undermutt, and I will be playing our human cleric, Lex Econ.
Yeah. All right. So, and Mark Zombie, aka Malgath, is AFK. So, we're just gonna have to start without him and see if he shows up later on. If not, I'll just do a quick session with him next time to get his character kind of caught up. But yeah, so what happened last time?
We jumped in the burning building.
In the heart of the infection, we have found a house being swarmed by zombies on our way to find Barnabas, the goblin expert on this plague. We managed to take out the group outside the house with some rather clever planning that had no rights working, but somehow did.
I'd like to interject. It was not clever planning. It was fucking bullshit. That's all it was.
It had no rights working out the way it did.
No, it didn't. It should have had some effect, not that much.
And where I thought that plan was going to be where we screwed up, no, it was the subsequent plan where instead of throwing water on a fire, we threw wind on a fire.
Someone decided that the thing that fire needs, fuel, which is also oxygen.
Yeah.
Let's just throw more on that. We've got a grease fire. Get the bacon grease. I understand why he did it, but I'm also like, no. And when that happened, there was a distant laughter and a familiar lizard folk voice.
Yes.
Much pride.
And after cleaning up the zombies inside, We are now left in a burning house with the sound of a goblin behind a door.
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah. So like you said, all the Zambonis are dead, and so there is the door that the ones that like 3 of them were trying to get through, that they never could. That door is the one that you heard the scream come from behind, and the place is still on fire, and it's spreading.
I'm running up to the door, banging on it. Barnabas! Barnabas! We're here to pick you out!
You just continue hearing him be like, "No! Don't take me! Ah!"
Fucking
Javier runs closer. Mr. Barnabas, it's not the zombies, it's us. We're here to help you get out.
I don't think he knows who us is.
Yeah.
He's
How
just
about we just
continuously
blow up the door?
screaming. You're actually surprised he's able to keep screaming. Like you don't know if he's taking a breath or not.
You know? Well, if he gives up being a researcher, he could definitely be a bard.
That is true indeed.
So, first order
Yes.
of business, this building is on fire. Does
Yes.
anyone have any means of putting it out that is not wind? Because that does the opposite.
No, I have nothing at all.
I mean, I got the hammer. It can fix anything.
You know what you can fix? Problem number 2. There is a door in the way of the person we're supposed to be rescuing.
Well, I can try and, well, do some force against it. Maybe kick it down or shoulder push.
Lovely.
How about I
Goose
use
is
a
very
crowbar?
experienced in doing stuff with doors.
A distant Mr. Folk voice.
That's my boy.
Go in! Oh, man!
Kick his ass. Anyway.
I will try and kick the fucking door in.
All right, do a strength check.
Okay. Oh,
Easy
that's
squeezy
not
lemon.
bad. So let's see here. Strength check, let's say.
Yes. So just a strength stat. Or modifier, whatever.
That's 22 in total.
Okay. You
Damn.
kick that door with enough force where 1 comes off its hinges, 2 splits into 3 pieces, and 3 goes flying across the room.
Ugh.
Does not hit the wall on the other side, however. It does smash
Wow.
into something though.
Oh no.
Or
Oh
someone.
no.
It
I look inside the,
Oh my god, the
go inside the room.
music! The timing! Holy fuck!
First thing I'm going to do is look around for any signs of goblin.
So you go
Yes,
into
sir.
do you go in the room?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do as well. Yeah.
All right, we go in the room. You see on the far right of the room. There's not much in the room, just a bunch of trash and like broken furniture and stuff. But on the far right of the room, you see a goblin in clerical robes. And then in front of you, you see a massive figure. It is This music, oh my god.
It's so dramatic. It's so epic.
Barnabas!
Every single fucking time. It's his theme.
I can't. Okay. Oh fuck. It's too funny. So. Okay. Collect myself. Okay. So, you see this massive figure. Its head goes all the way to the ceiling. It is completely, from head to toe, is covered in tattered clothing. Like tattered cloths and stuff. Does not have a humanoid form. Its face, it seems like it's wearing a hood, and its head is also covered by some kind of like an executioner's head garb. And then the part that you can see in the hood where like it's collarbone and neck and stuff has a bunch of bandages. You're basically seeing this. Post it in the art section.
Oh,
Did you smash a door into him?
Yes.
now he's pissed.
Oh no.
It would be funny if he went unconscious as he got a door slammed into him. It's like, whoops.
Oh yeah. You're seeing this figure looming. Oh, like in the middle of the room. So the door smashed into him, and it just slowly turns to look at you. And as it does, you hear what sounds like tiny pieces of metal inside a metal cup being shaken when he moves.
I don't like that.
And he looks at you in complete silence.
Who are you? Are you a friend of Barnabas?
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is not a friend.
Oh.
Everybody can do this. I need a religion check.
Oh, easy peasy.
Oh, no.
Religion check.
If you want to do it, you can. If not, that's fine.
I got it too.
Roll the 3 minus 1, so that's a 2.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh fuck.
Even with a bad roll, that's a good roll.
Yeah.
I got the 1 plus 1. So
Yeah, you forgot the exclamation point. There you go.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. So only Lex is realizing something. This is a Nige. And a reminder, if you forgot or I didn't tell you guys when you came in, a Nige is a demigod that was not created by a god. No one knows how they came to be, but they are considered abominations in every religion. They are as powerful as demis. They're immortal, and they're extremely powerful. This is this is one. You remember that, or you realize this is what's called the beggar, who's considered to be the manifestation of the downtrodden, and is considered a bad omen for cities if he appears.
Everyone, grab
What?
Barnabas. We need to go. now.
It then looks at Barnabas, and when it does that, you hear that same. Realizing you know what it is, the sound you're hearing is pieces of copper inside a cup being shaken, like how beggars are. And before you guys are able to react, it lurches back, like bends its spine backwards, and from between the layers of clothing, a giant rotting hand just shoots out and grabs onto Barnabas. And Barnabas is screaming in an extremely high pitch at this point.
Oh no!
I would try just shove this creature.
What?
Grappling.
What?
Grappling the creature and try to shove it down.
Okay, strength check.
Our big boy do it.
Oh no. Well, total of 14.
Yeah, you don't get him. Yeah, I mean, you get your arms around him, but he's not affected by it. And so this giant hand that's like rotting flesh, so you see bones and muscles and tendons and stuff in the hand, and like the arm is the same way, where it's just rotting flesh and exposed muscle and bone. And it smells horrible. The smell is stronger than the environment smell.
Try cutting the arm off.
You tried what?
Cutting the arm off. Yeah.
Okay. With what exactly?
Short sword, because that's not the rapier.
Okay.
I do have a short sword. Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Roll to hit.
Oh, okay. Where is the short sword? There we go. I can't find it again.
Do you have a short sword? I can't see it in your.
I don't have a short sword. Holy shit!
You have.
I picked the rapier. Okay. I saw short bow. Okay, then I used the rapier. God
Okay.
damn it. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
I guess. I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, your blade goes into it, but it has no effect on the creature. Like you just stab it and it doesn't even react to it.
I guess it's Lex's turn. Goodbye, other spell slot. Lex is going to clutch his amulet, and with a wave of his hand, there will be a flash of light in the shape of a quill that fires at them.
Okay.
Hopefully guiding both hits. If it does, main goal is try to hurt it enough to drop the guy.
A 16.
Okay. That does hit.
Okay.
As this quill just sticks right into him.
And that is how much radiant damage it's supposed to do.
Okay. So yeah, basically like a light bomb goes off after it sticks into him. when the light fades away, it's still standing there, and it still has a hold of Barnabas, and it just slowly turns its attention towards you guys. Again, you hear the rattling of copper in a cup when it moves. That leaves Avia, I believe, hasn't done anything yet.
Yes, I cast my last spell slot, the standard whispers on him. So it's first a 1d20. Oh shit.
Wait, dissonant whispers?
Isn't that a save one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a 2-hit. That's something where
Oh,
I have
shit.
to roll to see if I beat your DC. What's the DC on it?
The DC is 3d6.
That's the damage.
The DC is 14.
Okay.
14 wisdom.
Yeah.
Saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Damn, that
There
probably would
goes
have
a
worked
blood-
too if he failed.
Yes, you take half the damage of that.
Yeah. So it takes half the damage, but it doesn't move.
But can I still cause bardic inspiration?
You can. It's a bonus action, so you should be able to do it.
Are you
And
casting it on?
I cast it on Onyx to give.
Okay.
And as so, do I need to put it on? Should I throw a 1d6 in the dice roll or what?
No,
Oh,
I
what?
gain a bit, so that you don't have to. You just say that you're doing bardic inspiration to someone, and that player gets a boost to use for whatever role they're making.
Okay. Okay. So now there's a pink auroric butterfly flying on top of you, right on top of your head, but it isn't in front of your face.
Okay, and then Levy fires. No, he actually pulls out. He has a short sword. He pulls that out, and he tries to do the same thing as Ludia, and tries to cut the arm. So let's. Okay. I can't get any consistency with these rolls. He doesn't hit. Basically, what happens is that his sword smacks into the thing, but then like reflects back like he did not have a good grip on the sword. And it was like, well, shit. And now it's his turn.
Oh no.
Gonna do a quick roll. Okay. I need a strength saving throw. I believe, yeah, strength saving throw from Onyx.
Okay. That's another 14 again.
Okay. So you feel another squirming underneath the tattered cloth. And then you're thrown across the room, straight into the wall. You nearly break the wall down, right next to the doorway. I need dex saving throws from everybody, except for Ludia and Levy.
Right.
Whoop. Yeah, that was bad.
That's the 10 for me.
And 1d2 plus.
Well, I need from everybody but you, because they're being affected by you flying.
Wait, me or wait?
Yeah, Goose. Not. I didn't need the dex save from you because you're the one flying.
Oh,
through the air.
okay. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, so I only use the dex saving throw. Okay.
All right, so
Oh shit.
so Goose, Onyx slams into Lex, and the two of you slam into the wall. Avia was able to duck out of the way in time, but just in time. So now both of you are pretty much prone right now.
We take damage from that at all?
Yeah, 2 points, both of you.
Please, will.
Yeah. Avia didn't get hit, so. But
Yeah.
because of the roll that you got with your strength saving throw, that lowered the damage a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you go flying off as it's like another arm, but like as another arm the same way as the other one, so it's rotting, muscles, tendons, whole 9 yards. Comes out, except on the end of it looks like a blade made of bone.
Oh no.
And it whips out and goes for Levy. And it hits him. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay, Dan. Okay. It decapitates him.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
31 damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's like in a complete flash, like you almost can't even see it. It just whips out and just takes his head right off.
Nice.
Was that a crit, or is this just how much damage he does?
That's just how much damage he does. Remember, he's a demi.
Oh no.
And that was his weaker attack.
Um,
Yeah, demis are no joke. But yeah, so that happens. And then it looks back to Barnabas, still in its grasp. And then you just hear a lot of jangling of coins and metal cups. And then it's like everything suddenly goes quiet. You can't even hear the flames, just like on the walls or anything. Just, and then they're both gone.
Oh no.
okay. But no Levy.
I run to and Lex. If they didn't stand up, I prop them up.
Lex is just
Are you
kind of in shock, but
are
lets
you
you.
two okay?
I'm alright.
The beggar.
Lex, you mentioned something that we needed to get to be quiet. What was that thing?
Beggar. I never thought in my lifetime I'd see it up close. I always prayed that I'd never meet one of these things. Oh,
I
gosh,
think
this
it's
is terrible.
best wait. I think it's best let's quickly get out of this building before it burns down.
Yeah, that's the best for now, at least. Let's try at least to take some of his research with us. It might prove useful.
Before this building collapses, yes.
Exactly.
We'll need all the
I
help
try
we
to
need.
run over, see, just grab as much shit as possible.
So
Anything that looks important
you
lately, at least.
you do find a bag, kind of like a satchel, and it does have a couple books and some papers and stuff. And some like religious like amulets and stuff, like things that typically clergy carry.
Yeah. I just grabbed that, essentially. The whole kit.
Do I see anything like papers, a notebook, anything?
It's only in the bag that he grabbed.
Okay.
There's nothing else of importance.
No, that's the only thing that you can tell that Barnabas was carrying with him, and that it fell off in the tussle.
Oh, shit, BRB.
I guess he had to take a phone call.
Yeah, so Lex, you do know that the beggar, whenever he appears, the only times he ever actually leaves is when there has been payment for the suffering of the poverty-stricken. That is why people believe that he is a manifestation of the lowest of the lowest class. And when a city kind of goes out of control with its homeless and its poverty and stuff, it will appear and without saying anything, people just try to pay it with actual money, or it will take people from upper classes, especially of the clergy.
Yeah, Lex is just shaking. Could have been a potential target for this thing too.
That's why it was looking right at you. Although you couldn't quite tell, but you could feel it, since you cannot see its eyes.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay. I finally got a message back from Mark. He's not going to be able to make it.
Oh, okay. Did I
Mark.
miss anything?
Just stuff that Lex's character would know about the beggar.
Okay. Was it a bag that I took?
Yeah, you picked up like a satchel that had
Okay.
that had some stuff in it. Not a whole lot of stuff, but there was some in it.
Then I will go over and pick up Levy's body as well. You will need
Great.
at least a proper burial.
Right. Yes. Burials.
Oh,
Ceremonies.
All right, let's get out of here for now.
All right.
And I guess we're making my way out.
All right. When you guys step out of the room, you start hearing creaking and cracking, and the roof starts collapsing.
I know
Oh,
we've spent
no.
too much time here.
I'm just trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, a reaction would be good.
Run.
Yeah, Lex is gonna look for the
Holy
nearest
shit! This is a great
window.
the whole building.
Are there any
Quick,
windows
let's go.
nearby me?
There's only the one window
Yeah.
that Levy came through. On the other side of, it's basically the opposite side of the door.
Is there anything obstructing the way, or has the roof blocked me off at any point?
It is starting to collapse as you guys are stepping out. So it's kind of just falling from the front.
Yeah, Lex is gonna hightail it to the nearest exit, be that door or a window if he has to.
Okay.
Same here.
And then Avia just stands there and the whole place falls on her. Yeah, so
I did say run.
okay. So you guys run out just like as soon as the last person gets out, the whole place just starts collapsing, and you realize that the fire has spread quite a bit everywhere else. So
Like on
it's
the
almost
streets or
yeah, like half of the block is on fire now.
Oh no.
Lex has
Wow.
gone pale with the realization that they've probably just made the beggars stay even longer.
I'm
So
sorry.
much
There isn't
flames
really much we can do
in
right
this-
now.
Spit on it.
Still pee on it.
We at least tried and done what we came here
Let's-
for. Let us at least get out of here.
We need to find an official, let them know what's going on. The fire, it can't spread too much.
Well,
it's
of course.
already
Well, at least in
gotten
the
out of hand.
entrance. Yeah, at the entrance there are a bunch of guards here. We'll make sure to notify them.
And let's not waste any more time. And Lex just starts rushing off toward the entrance of the quarantine.
Okay,
And
so
I'll
you
move
guys
half speed
basically
because I'm carrying body.
you guys go basically the same way that you came
Mm.
to that one open area, and then you take a left turn and you go up that one road.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so you get to the door. How do you, there's no windows or anything, so nobody can actually see that you're coming up.
Lex just starts shouting, "Guards! Guards! A fire has broken out! Quickly!"
Okay.
And Avia starts banging at the gate. Help!
Alright, so after a few seconds, you hear the latches coming off and the door opens up. And there's lots of guards with their bows ready, because they're not exactly sure if it's actually you guys or somebody trying to ambush. They see you guys, and lower their bows. And you're going to have to repeat yourself because it's a big wall. It's kind of hard to hear.
There's a fire that has broken out inside the quarantine area.
Where?
Please. Down the alleyway.
Just deeper in. We found where Barnabas had been studying the plague. It has caught fire.
All right. Come on through. We'll get it taken care of.
Lex wastes no time getting out of the quarantine area.
Yeah, I walk with him.
You step out, and it's like almost euphoric. The different smell of nut shit and death and horribleness.
And
Like,
burning bodies.
Yeah, like just goes into your nostrils, and like such a drastic difference. Makes all you guys a little lightheaded.
Oh, what a mix.
Yeah,
That
Lex
was-
just... Oh, go on.
Okay.
Onyx is taking in everything that's been going on. Seeing Barnabas, or this like entity appearing, and then taking Barnabas, and then of course seeing Levy getting his head decapitated. He just takes it in for himself.
Okay. Well, as you guys are basically collecting yourselves, there are several soldiers kind of rush past you. Some of them are carrying massive barrels on their shoulders, like they've got the two wooden poles, and they're holding like these massive barrels in between them, type of thing. They're basically being human fire trucks. And they just rush past you as they head down, and pretty easily you're going to find the fire. And as all that's going on, they're kind of motioning you guys to get to the decontamination area. So you guys go across into a building, and you actually go into the basement of the building. And down there are some soldiers, and there's a bunch of people in robes similar to the ones that like that one lady that took your ox and cart.
Yeah.
But yeah, the soldiers demand that you drop the body.
I gently place down the body.
And then you're told to go onto one side of the room. Like it's an empty room. It's got flat concrete floor with a drain in the middle, and then it's like brick walls all around. And there's a few torches that have some kind of covering in front of them, so they're not lighting up the room all that great, but at least you can see in the room. And so yeah, the soldiers tell you to get on one side of the room and up against the wall.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Lex complies as well.
Yes. As in, yes, I do it as well.
Me as well.
All right, you guys get there, and then the people in the robes just walk over they say a little prayer to themselves, and then they kind of blow into their hands, and almost like they're letting like a butterfly free. They open their hands, and this little orbs of white orbs kind of just float out towards you guys, and then kind of go psh, and almost like dust just cover you guys. And then another person in robes says a little prayer, and then suddenly like big orbs of water just appear above you guys and just whoosh, completely soaking you guys. But then you dry instantly afterwards. Like, it was like there wasn't even time for water to drip off you or anything. It's like, whoosh, you're dry. And you smell so much better.
Nice.
And then they
I don't think.
they do the same thing to Levy's body, but then soldiers march up over to the body, and they tell you guys that they have to actually take it in for further investigation.
Wait, what?
Oh.
No,
Why do you guys need to take it in? As Audius asks.
We should let them do as they must. This is a quarantine after all.
Yeah, they're
Let's
not
just
even
respect the
bothering
rules.
answering you.
We're in a... Guys, remember, we're in a panorama.
I'm Banana Man. We're in a Backstreet Boys
Banana.
reunion tour, okay?
Backstreet Boys.
That's my favorite term for it. I love it so much. It's so dumb. But yes, some soldiers get in between you guys and the body, while another one marches over and picks up the body and carries him off into another room. There's so on the opposite side of the room where you guys came in, on the opposite side of that are two doors, and they go into the door on the right with the body. And then the people in robes ask you guys very nicely. They seem to be personality-wise complete opposite to the soldiers. But they ask you very nicely if you could just take the door to the left, and then just follow the signs.
Still a little shaken up, Lex gives them a nod and just proceeds through the door.
Same.
Yes, well.
I follow.
Alright, so you guys go through the door, leads you up some steps, and at the top of the steps there's a sign that just has an arrow pointing to the left, even though there's no other way to go. So you guys go that way, and then you're just going through all these different hallways. Eventually you finally get to a hallway that has other doors, but the sign says exit is this way, and it's just down the hall. And then you come to a little opened room that seems to be like a I want to say atrium, but that's not the right word. It's like when you go to an apartment complex, it's where the check-in and people that have the desk and stuff.
Reception.
Yeah, I guess we can call it that. It's a kind of like a reception area.
Lobby?
Yeah, lobby. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So you go into a room like this, and then there's the exit to the streets. And there's people going in and out. Some civilians. Most of them are people in the robes, so part of the clergy and stuff. And there's a few soldiers kind of stationed in the room. But yeah, it's not cramped, but it's not empty either. So you guys are able to easily get through and get out onto the streets.
So are in the streets now?
Yes.
I kind of turn over to Ludia. I just place a hand on her shoulder. Sorry what happened to Levy. And I apologize for not being able to stop from this happening.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Arvia comes to Lydia, and puts her hand on her shoulder. I know how it and says, I know how it feels to lose a friend. You'll and it will be okay. And I'm sorry for your loss.
I was like, I just stand there in the verge of crying, to be honest.
I feel like the music is listening in on the role playing.
That was perfect timing.
It's been nothing but accurate and appropriate this whole time. The musical timing is a bit
It just
scary, to be
knows.
honest.
It was like this last campaign.
Just
Jeez.
to be honest, it's been scary how just on point it's been.
Oh man. Anyway.
That's a good AI.
Alright, so yeah. Trying to remember when you guys went in there.
How long were we?
I think it was getting close to like evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was probably one thing that was really eerie, is that it seemed like time stood still in those slums.
Yeah, because it kind of looked the same.
But yeah, you guys were in there for a few hours, so it's definitely nighttime now.
Yeah.
So there's not as much traffic going on. Since you're still close to the quarantine zone, there's still lots of people going around. It's almost entirely soldiers and clergymen at this point. But yeah, it is darker. There are lots of lamps, street lamps that are on now. So it's not dark.
I think we should go into hiding, considering I don't think the law enforcement takes lightly onto the arson thing we did down there.
Well, they don't necessarily know it's our fault. Could have been something else going on. And I just walk over to grab my to grab the wagon.
Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of go back up to where the where the gate is. But when the woman who took your ox and cart sees you, and she waves to you like excitedly, and then
I wave back.
She pats on somebody who she's with, and like looks like she's kind of giving directions, and the person runs off. And then she quickly walks up to you and is like, "Oh, praise Paru. You're okay. I feared the worst."
We're doing all right. It was pretty bad in there, but we managed somewhat to at least survive. I thank you a lot for taking care of this ox and the wagon as well.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. And then a minute later, the guy that she was talking to, shows up with your ox and cart. As your ox is eating on some food. We take great pride in taking care of the animals.
But I appreciate taking care of it. Animals also deserve some love and appreciation.
Yes. Well, here you go, and I hope that you have a good night and stay safe.
Thank you. By the way, what is your name?
Jules?
I know that sound. That's the sound of somebody who had an NPC have their name asked and hadn't had a name planned.
Yeah. Like, oh shit.
Maybe.
I've made that sound several times.
I had a name, and then I forgot, and I was like, what was it? Fuck! Jules!
That'll do. Jules, it's a pleasure.
What's your name?
I'm
Jules? Are you a spy? No.
Stop shagging the bitch.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, roll for hit. Okay, roll for hit.
Oh.
Stab in the throat.
Roll to hit on?
Oh.
Oh my. Anyway.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Onyx. And I give her 5 silver.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, and maybe sometime in the future we can work together. You seem to know somewhat of the city.
Well, I have lived here most of my life.
Well, that's good. That's very good. Well, I'll see you around, Jules. Take care.
You take care. And she just, like, runs off.
You took my money, bitch.
She took the money I gave her, that bitch!
Fuck.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Trying to follow that logic.
Go back.
How dare you?
Go back to the group with the wagon.
How dare you accept
I'm
my
on the
gift?
wagon.
Fuck you. Just because I offer something doesn't mean that I want you to take it. I'm just trying to look nice.
Fuck you. I'll kill you next time.
Good night. Oh, well, I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
Oh, does that mean long rest time?
Okay,
Well, when
calm
we,
down.
Got him back. Yeah. You're like 10 steps ahead. Like, calm down, Rule.
I just want to sleep.
Okay, so
I
you head
think
back
a
to
lot
the
of-
others with the cart and the ox. She also gave the Malgath's horseback,
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that was true.
who also seemed to be chewing on food as he was being guided back. So yeah, these animals were spoiled.
I gave lots of pets
Spoiled
to
bastard.
both the horse and ox.
At least someone had a good day.
I agree.
And I motion over to the group. Right then, should we try to get back to the inn and maybe get some sleep?
I don't know. I'll be able to, but I'll attempt.
Yes.
I know. But at least we can try.
Everyone on the wagon?
I presume you all hop on the wagon?
Everybody but Mal, I'm pretty sure he would be on his horse.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Malga, what are you doing? You want to join us?
No,
We're having a barbecue
No,
over here.
no. My head's all the way up my ass. Fuck you guys. I'm an asshole. Fuck you guys. No.
Malga, what is wrong with you? What happened?
Ah!
You fucked up? He's turning inside out.
I think I'm more important than I really am.
You so bastard!
He turns into a huge dick.
Remember, folks, trauma turns you into a bastard.
I can't hear you over my edgy backstory. Okay, so you guys head back to the inn you were guys at?
Mm-hmm.
Dan's. Dan
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you guys get back there, it's getting close to midnight. There's hardly anybody on the streets at this point. Mostly soldiers, as they're doing patrols. It seems fitting for this city, but it's still odd for most of you guys to see this many soldiers doing patrols. But again, from what you have been seeing, this seems to fit pretty well. It's not just like a few guards wandering around. There are entire squads, like every 100 meters, like marching around, checking windows and checking alleys and stuff.
City remains on edge.
I ask if they have a bathroom because I need to go pee.
Hopefully.
You use the bathroom, cry in the shower.
But yeah, you even see one squad actually pulling people out of a building, and there's lots of shouting and stuff, but there's lots of guards, and they're throwing the people out onto the ground.
They throw people on the ground?
Yeah, the guards are pulling people out of a building and they're throwing them onto the ground.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And there's lots of soldiers.
Do I see what type of people these are that they are like taking out?
Most of them are humans. There is an orc, and a tabaxi that are being dragged out.
What's a tabaxi?
Avia would actually recognize this as something that tends to happen whenever there is a blaspheme raid. So basically, anybody who is accused of being a blasphemer, they kind of treat it as if basically they're getting swatted.
Mm.
But it's done medieval, so yeah.
Ye old SWAT.
Yep.
Sucks to be a Twitch streamer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. That is pretty horrible what they are doing.
They're doing the blasphemer.
Blasphemy?
Blasphemy. They're pulling out people and doing a blasphemer. It's a horrible thing.
It's a pretty common practice in cities. This is actually the most aggressive that any of you guys have seen. Typically, it's more like somebody comes in, checks on things, but like there's no middle ground here.
I know about this kind of thing, but we're not in this kind of brutal way.
It seems there's not a lot that the city doesn't let on about itself.
Well, this happened since the plague and everything. So it happens. This is common practice.
It's a shame to hear that this is common practice, but now I don't think I can worry about that.
Do what exactly? I just came from the bathroom. In game as well.
Okay, you're on a cart.
I mean,
Did you just take a dump in the corner of the cart?
Oh, Looney! I don't understand.
Oh
the
my
guys, but you don't
God.
have to actually shit in the wagon.
Oh my.
Looney, please. Calm down.
You're cleaning
bit
that
of
up.
I'm not playing with that shit.
And Lex, you sat next to her. Why didn't you tell us?
we just walked through the sewers, man.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over being horribly traumatized.
Over my very etchy backstory.
My daddy works at Nintendo.
We're at the inn already. Okay, sure, why
You're
not?
not there yet.
Darkness, negative emotions, angst.
Darkness imprisoning me. I am the storm that is approaching.
I need more power.
Anyway. So did you actually, in game, take a shit in the cart?
It would be quite funny though.
Well, did you or not?
No,
I think-
no.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think the voice cut when he said no.
Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, that's really... So that's the most, like, energy you guys see as you're making your way to the end. Not the shit in the cart, but the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that raid going on, like, the people got thrown onto the ground really hard. There's soldiers pointing swords and spears at the people and stuff. Like they're not holding anything back.
They're really into this whole Inquisition dealie they got going here.
But yeah, after a little while, you guys make it back to the inn. Tan is not running the bar at this point, but that's because there's his wife actually does the night shift. So I take it you park your cart.
Yep. Take my parker ticket. I pay the bills.
All right,
Clean the house.
cool.
Cook the food.
Fuck the
Take it down
bitches.
to the wagon. Oh yeah, that's it. And we are making our way inside.
Avia, you know that Tan's wife is not the most people person. Very straight to the point. Kind of just wants to get through everything. So she sees you guys, sees Avia, is like, "Hey, Avia, you need a place to stay again?"
Yeah, yes, I have. I would like 4 rooms, please. I don't know if and I turn to the group. I don't know if you guys you want to try and eat something before going to bed, or do you guys want just to go to bed and we'll come together tomorrow?
I'll be honest, I'm not really hungry after what happened. I would rather actually just go straight to bed.
I think I'll eat in the morning as well. I don't think I could hold anything down at this point.
Also, could we make it 5 beds? Make sure the Malagav also has a place to sleep.
Yes. Okay. So it would. So if can we have like 5 beds, please? I will. I will. My room is the same as I usually use when I come play.
All right. She reaches underneath the counter, pulls out pulls out 3 keys, places them on there. There you go. Here's Avia's, and then you guys have the other 2.
I see how it is. Okay.
Thank you, Eve.
Well, I don't mind if you loot everyone. If you want to have your own room, that's all right.
No, I don't mind at all.
Oh, okay. Let me take our keys.
Take your keys, head on up, get into your rooms. So, Avia's room is a much smaller one. It just has like a 1-person bed and a little wardrobe and a counter, like a nightstand. It's basically like an employee room, but since you perform here, you don't have to pay for the room.
Perks of being a bard.
And then the other ones is kind of like what you would see in a typical hotel. So like two beds in a room, and there's the only thing that's missing is like a bathroom and stuff.
Good thing I took a shit in the wagon.
Yeah.
Just take shit out of the window instead. The worst diarrhea shit ever.
Yeah.
Turbulence coming.
Yeah.
No, the bathrooms are actually on the ground floor. But yeah, they're just like, there's not a whole lot to them. They're not fancy or anything. It's just you got 2 beds and like a nightstand and a table, like a small table, and that's about it. And then you have like a window, and that's it. That's what those 2 rooms are like.
Right. So who shares rooms with who?
It matters not.
Ludia, what are your opinions?
To be fair, as long as I don't have to pay, I'm willing to sleep with whoever. Sleep like as in.
Right. Right. Yeah.
No. Sleep in the same room with.
Malgath.
Onyx, Ludia, take that room. Malgath, you're with me. This room. Avia,
All right.
good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Nadia. I'll see you in the morning. And you too, Lex and Malgath.
I'm the greatest thing in the world.
Shut the fuck!
I can't believe we were friends. You're such a prick.
Yeah, I just go inside the room.
Alright. Yep, so you just see rooms like I described.
Yeah. I explained to Ludia that there's a bathroom downstairs if she wants to take a shit.
Instead of in the wagon, you know.
Yeah. I just take off my armor. I just have like like regular clothing on, and just lay in bed. Not really sleeping. Just for a while, just laying in bed.
All right.
I sit up for a while and try to process what happened until I as well go to bed and sleep dead flat.
I kind of stay up until Ludia has fallen asleep.
Lex slips out of his armor, and before going to bed, actually just writes a journal entry of the events that happened.
Okay.
Dear diary, we burnt down an entire neighborhood today, and I stared death in the face.
I saw someone lose his head.
There was blood, and someone take a shit in a wagon.
Yeah. I heard a lizard folk, but he wasn't there. I was very confused.
So bizarre.
I don't think the wagon shit is gonna go away sometime soon.
No.
Oh, no.
It will never. Not in this group. No.
No, if it's fucking stupid, we're keeping it.
Yeah.
You think we do highbrow comedy here? Poor child.
Oh my god, lol.
Oh, my poor sweet summer child.
Yes, I just as Ludi has like, I presume like thinking that she has fallen asleep at some point. I just kind of take off my bandages on my left arm, and kind of just having the arm holding up in front of me, and just kind of feeling and flexing the fingers, and just kind of seeing the shard arm and the very slight illumination of the cracks. And I try to bandage it again, and then try to go to sleep.
All right. Okay, so
Good night.
Good night.
So you guys go to sleep, and all of you have the same dream. It's actually more of a nightmare. As you see, you are hovering over Paruda, looking down, and you see the massive slums. And they suddenly all catch on fire. Like in a horrible, like they suddenly turn into California.
Oof.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oof. Oh, oof. Low blow.
That's not like I can contest that.
I know.
I understand.
But yeah, like it all suddenly turns into a hellscape. The green smoke just billows out and consumes the sky. People in the other parts of the city start running as those creatures that you fought chase after them, tackling people and tearing them apart. The soldiers are completely helpless in fighting them off. And then within the smoke comes a figure, an extremely tall, very thin figure in a robe. He raises its arms, and it has these really elongated fingers that seem to have no muscle mass at all. Nails that are like seem like they're rotting. And they're like unbelievably long. Just raise up, and then like a plague of rats and locusts just pour out of their hands and just consumes the entire city. And then the cathedral itself catches on fire and starts to fall apart. And everyone is completely slaughtered. The whole place basically turns into a graveyard. And then you wake up.
Ah,
Lex's first words upon waking up are, "You know what? I'm actually already tired of being traumatized."
Arya falls down off the bed and the loot hits her on the head.
Bonk.
yeah, I just got out of bed very quickly, and it's like very sweating.
I thought that was a string instrument. You make it sound like a percussion.
It can be a percussion. Especially if you hit your head with it.
You know what?
Yes,
I grew up in the United States. I should know. El Kabong used his as a percussion weapon all the time.
Yeah?
What was that?
What is around here, I guess. I mean, are we together now, or?
You guys just woke
we're
up from
still
your
in-
nightmare.
Yeah, we just woke up.
Ah,
Still in our rooms.
Yep.
okay. Then it makes sense. Okay. Then I'm on the same page.
Well, since long rest.
Yeah, everybody got a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Change my spells around a bit too.
Long rest. Oh, confirm.
Yeah, so you guys can...
Right.
After recovering from that nightmare that felt too real, you guys can do whatever your morning rituals are.
Let's put on my clothes and kind of read through one of my like prayer books, essentially.
You read your Brobel.
My
Bro.
Brobel. I mean, Jesus was a pretty cool guy. I don't know about that. Put some moss on him and he'd be a real good shad.
Lex is going to Lex is just going to put on his robe, say his morning prayers, and instead and definitely create water because this party
Yay!
needs it.
Utility spells. Yay.
Also, protection from good and evil probably works too.
Yep.
Don't know why I didn't have that one actually.
Imagine if we don't have any use for water spells in the future, though. Oof.
I feel like with this party, I'm going to need it.
I'm sending you guys off to a dock. You gotta go on a ship.
They'll find a way to set it on fire. They will set the ship on fire.
Let's build a pipe bomb.
I need you guys to go to an oil drill site. It's on fire. Oh my god, the picture
They're on their own.
the picture of them trying to put out a fire that's underwater with boats spraying water on water that's on fire. And I'm just like, what?
It's magical fire. It's like napalm. You're fucked.
Get the bacon grease.
Mom?
But yeah, so you guys are doing your morning rituals.
Arya, as usually, she's stands and plays her lute for practice, her viol and willow flute just for practice. And while she plays it, there's like this little butterfly that flies around her instruments. And she goes out of her room.
All right.
I clear my shit and can I look over to Lydia? Are you doing alright?
I guess so. Just trying to process what happened yesterday, and I had this weirdest dream.
Me too. One of the
What was it?
other
What
ones
was your
also
dream?
got something. My dream looks like I was hovering in the air, looking down on the city upon itself, and seeing how everything was consumed in fire and plague, rats, locusts. It was horrible. All the innocent people just tearing apart by these creatures.
Just stand there in shock, and then I say, I had the exact same dream. What?
There has to be some sort of sign if even you also had it. Maybe the other ones also had it as well, considering what we've been going through, and whatever this strange creature we saw as well.
Need to let the others know.
Right. Are you ready? Are you prepared?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, let's go outside and see if we can catch up with the others.
Lex at this point would come out of his room. Just first thing on his mind is get breakfast. If he's going to be horribly traumatized, he's not doing it on an empty stomach. That's just madness.
Or Sparta. I'm not sure which.
God damn it.
So you guys head downstairs, and there is an uncomfortable feeling in the air. As you look around, there's not that many people inside, but everybody is very quiet, and everyone looks very tired. Even Tan is not very cheery. But he sees you guys like, hey, you guys want some breakfast?
Yes, please.
I'll definitely have some. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dennis.
Alright, I'll get you guys a special. Just take whatever table. And he goes into the back.
He seems out of sorts.
Yes. He seems off today.
Speaking of off, is everyone doing alright?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Or at least I choose to be now.
Are you guys
I
taking a
did
table?
at least- Yeah, we take a table.
Yeah.
I'm just merely curious. Both me and Lydia had a very peculiar dream. Did you all also have some kind of weird dream as well?
Oh, yes. City on fire, plague, locusts. Quite traumatizing, but I've chosen to not let it bother me anymore.
Right.
Useful
Let-
as well.
Lex, when you say that, something clicks in your mind. I want you to roll a religion check with advantage.
2d20
After that, I actually kind of want to do a insight check.
plus 7. What?
Fine.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
27.
What
Let's
the
go.
fuck?
Two D20K 1 plus 7.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's how you roll with advantage. K1 means you keep the highest one.
Oh, keep. Okay.
Okay. I didn't know that. That just looked really fucking weird.
I know the
Game Shark or something. I was like, what the fuck is hacks?
I know these rollers.
Yeah,
And that's a cleric.
I was like,
roll.
wait a minute, but it came with 27. What?
Yeah. So
You
if
rolled
wanna
two 20,000 sided die and got 27.
What are the odds?
See, yeah, you know, yeah. So K1 is keep the highest one. If you wanted to like drop the lowest one, you would put, I think it's uppercase D1. Let me check. Nope. Okay, I have to. Okay, maybe I don't know this one as well as I thought. I'll have to check later.
Okay. That was
I just clicked on the
Okay.
website, to be honest.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, so it suddenly clicks in your mind that,
Okay, that's disadvantage. KL1. Keep lowest one.
okay. It clicks in your mind that the figure in the dream was Murab, the Demi of Plagues. And, that the fact that all of you guys are having the same dream is a sign to come.
Oh, wait. I wasn't the only one who had that dream. This wasn't just a dream based on traumatic experience and my subconscious tormenting me in my sleep. You all had the exact same dream?
Yes, correct.
I mean, at least me and Onyx had.
Yes,
And you?
I did.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Definitely not the good kind. But shared dreams, obviously prophetic. Except the figure that we all saw is Murab, the Demi of Plagues.
Who is basically the most powerful Demi. Since she
Murab?
is the only Demi that people know of who was actually created by an Elder God.
Does this mean we're all infected?
You don't know what it means.
Whatever this means, it cannot be good. It is not good. We need to report back.
Agree. Let's see if we can get some food in us, then we'll make our way to the cathedral.
Right.
I still have my little satchel here from where Barnabas was stationed at. Hopefully we can present that to Father Maximus.
Just when I started not letting this bother me.
So a little bit later, Tan shows up with food. It's not like a huge, massive plate of food for each, but it's like some ham, eggs, bacon, some bread. something. It's a breakfast that this tavern's pretty well known for. That's why it's called the special.
Mm.
Thank you, Dan.
He doesn't even respond. He seems to be in his own little world as he just walks away. You can tell he looks extremely tired. He's got bags under his eyes and everything.
I
Yeah.
wonder if perhaps he had the dream as well.
Everybody do a perception check.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
I
Alrighty.
keep rolling tens. What the fuck? Well, it's a total 12.
Well, I mean, you're staying on the average. You're not going lows.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
yeah,
not
I do.
terrible. It's just
It's not
not
terrible,
great.
but yeah, it's like could be fucking better.
And I got a 20. I'm put together.
Easy peasy, easy. Thank God.
Okay, so
13.
you guys are really noticing that everybody that's in here is really quiet. And you're not even hearing any kind of chatter coming from outside. Avia, you realize this is really fucking weird.
Yes.
Because this
This
place
is-
tends to be busy in the mornings.
I may have been working here for some time as a bard, but this isn't how it is every morning. This is very strange.
Something must have happened last night.
There seemed to be some kind of warning or a sign. Affecting maybe possibly everyone.
Perhaps one of us should ask as to what happened.
All
Well,
right.
don't everyone's get up at once.
I can go over there and ask if you want to.
I'm not exactly a people person, so this is up to you.
Why? I love talking to people. It's so much fun. People and animal. It's a pleasure. So
Very
I'll
much.
make
Yeah,
my
but
way
it's
to
still-
10.
What?
I'll try to say that I was making my way to 10.
Oh,
Okay. Everybody suddenly spoke at once.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. So you walk up to Tan, who's like, doesn't even realize you're walking up to him. He just seems so totally out of it. And then you're just standing there for a second. Then he realizes you're there. Like, oh! Is everything alright?
Actually, I'm wondering if everything's alright with you. I've noticed you're very, well, sleepy. Were you able to get some sleep at all? Did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing. This happens every now and then. Just had a bad dream. Really got to me. It's nothing. I just need some coffee or beer, whichever one.
Dreams are very, well, creepy. At times they can really be that. Especially when it's about a burning city and people just dying on the streets. That's just weird.
He just looks at you in like, what the fuck kind of way, but he doesn't say anything. And you're like, yeah, that's.
Let's lean in and be like, it is really fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like just looking at you, and now he's confused.
Tell me, did you? It seems that you might have this. Well, I don't want to really bother you too much. I just want to make sure, as lots of strange things are going on. It's good to know at least to have some more information on like what the fuck is really going on, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, can you guys hurry up? I'm gonna have to close up shop for the day.
I understand. It's all right. I give a gold to 10. Please, just take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too.
And I motion back to the group.
What did he say, Onyx?
It is pretty much as we suspect. Tan has also the same nightmares. And I would maybe presume that since, well, things are quiet around here, that most, if not maybe all of the people have the same dream or nightmare.
Okay. All right. Same dream. Okay. Yes.
I'm just imagining Lex is just gonna go, what the fuck?
What about High and Mighty then?
What?
To be honest, did he also have a dream? Like, I'm asking out of character now. Are you?
Who the high mighty who?
Yeah. Wait, before
I don't understand who you're talking about. So
Use your words. Use your words.
Okay. Malgot.
Yeah, he
Yes,
had the same
Margot.
dream.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We should at least try and eat up as quickly as possible. Tan wants to at least close down the shop for a day. Seeing as he's not doing too well.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Also, Onyx, thank you for asking Dan how he's feeling.
Well, you're most welcome. Just eat.
Nom.
Lex is tearing into his food with a fervor even he didn't think he'd eat with ever.
Get in my belly!
Get in my belly!
You belong in my belly!
Haven't seen that movie in forever.
Same. That's a long time. Anyways.
So yeah, you guys
You're
eat
done
up,
eating?
head up. Everybody else that was eating, those that get up, they just go back upstairs. Seems like they were just patrons. Go outside, and there are a lot of soldiers going up and down the roads, and there's someone on a decorated wagon being pulled around, shouting, saying, "Remain in your homes! Do not leave for any reason! Remain in your homes! Only those of the right can leave their homes!" And he just repeats that over and over and over.
Whew, well, that's good at least.
Right. Well, that's definitely us.
I go over the wagon.
All right, it's still there. Doesn't seem like anything happened to it or anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I'll run back real quick and ask Tan. Do you perhaps have an apple? Or two, perhaps?
I haven't gotten my new shipment of fruit today, and I don't think I'm going to.
Do you have any vegetables, anything at all? It's something. Something nice.
Still got some bacon.
I'll take the bacon.
Okay. And he just goes in the back and just brings out the pan and just with the bacon in it, just puts it on the counter. It's like, here you go.
Thank you. How much do you want for the bacon? How much do we owe you, by the way?
Oh,
We didn't pay for the breakfast.
well, I mean, you did. You gave me a gold.
Well, sure, we can go with that at least. All right, thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Let's go out again.
Okay, bye. Like, he's so out of it.
Let's eat on some bacon. Delicious bacon.
Alright. Now what?
Hop on the
Could
wagon.
have gotten away with not. We could have gotten away with not paying.
I think it's time to head to the cathedral.
Alright.
On my wagon. I motion people to get on the wagon. Motion Malgaff to get on his horse.
I get on my horse because I'm a great person! This is how his character's gonna be when he's not here. Just constantly reassuring. I'm so great. Trust me, guys,
so
I'm
great.
amazing.
My horse is amazing.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins.
I can't believe
What is
somebody else remembers Weevil.
Everybody
I don't know what's
needs to
evil.
get a blimp, cause blimps are pretty, pimp.
What the fuck?
I was living in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so
Because
awesome.
they're also awesome.
Yeah, I used to watch those videos on loop for hours.
Very good. Those were good times.
They were the before time.
Before
Before the Backstreet. Before the Backstreet Boys.
Buck, if I may ask, I'm also like a soldier, and I got a soldier badge, and Malgav, Lex, and Onyx they're part of the right as well, but Ludia shouldn't she get like later on a badge as well that she can walk around as well? If I may ask.
Possibly.
Because if the soldiers see her, then they might see her as a civilian and not a soldier.
That is a
Very convinced
possibility.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, just a question.
I mean, who knows?
Yep.
You might all just get executed because of that, or you might just run into someone who's more lenient, or nobody finds out, or a meteor hits you. Anything can happen.
Anything
Or
can
get
happen.
lightning bolts.
Oh.
It's nice. I love it.
And then you just hear a lizard folk laugh in the background.
Um,
And then you hear Popo.
Stupid people.
This is two things I tell my players when they ask me about something in the future. Maybe when they ask me if they can do something, I don't know. Do you want to try?
Sorry guys, just need to type something out to the owner quickly.
Don't worry, house is on fire. Everything's fine. I mean,
Oh, fuck off, Buck. You know.
Yeah, we'll make our way to the cathedral.
Yep.
okay. Let me see something. Like that. There we go. Oh, you lucky folks. So yeah, you guys go down the road. It seems like most of the soldiers recognize that you're part of the right. What's Gara shot besides like?
A password for something that I had to delete. Apparently, Apparently, it didn't register when I clicked on something. So don't. So getting rid of that. Why won't it delete? There it goes.
There it goes. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
See, I just thought that's what happens when you ejaculate sand.
Yes. Yes.
I don't make me think about that because that sounds terrible.
I hate sand. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
No, my dick. Fuck, man.
Ugh, gotta wash that out.
You don't have a gourd you don't have a gourd with sand anymore. This sand is in your balls.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out your dick.
Hate sand. It's rough. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
All right, so nobody stops you guys for anything. Yeah. So when you get close to the cathedral, you see a lot of guards. Like battalions are basically surrounding the cathedral. And it's only clergy and soldiers that are walking through the streets. So you make your way up to the front, and some soldiers walk up to you as you stop in front of those bollards or whatever they're called. I still can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, those thingy, yeah.
Cart stoppers?
Yeah. Cart
That's what they are.
Yeah.
Especially in this context.
Anyway.
So, they march up to you, give a salute, recognizing you from yesterday.
I salute back.
And another soldier comes up and is like, I'll escort you. Hold on, my brain just shut down halfway through that sentence.
Is that a,
I had a stroke.
Wait,
I just had a stroke.
Oh.
I just did a Gower shot.
Me too.
Uh,
I got a shot in the eye. Oh.
Okay, so another soldier walks up and says that he'll escort you to the what the fuck did I call him? God damn it. Need to look it up again.
Words.
Okay. I don't think I actually said this was his title, but he's called the head vicar.
A vicar?
Yeah, that's Maximus, the guy that you're taking orders from.
Yeah, oh yeah, you only said father or Maximus. Okay, so vicar.
So head vicar is his title.
Gotcha.
Suddenly the stream was saying that I'm not streaming, even though I'm streaming.
Oh no.
Drops.
All right, so yeah, the third soldier tells you that he's going to escort you guys, but Avia and Ludia are going to have to stay in the cart.
You what, mate?
Is there any particular
Okay.
reason they have to stay behind?
I'm just following orders, sir.
It's okay, Onyx. I'll stay with Ludia in the cart. You guys go ahead.
All right, we'll be back soon. And I nod.
I
to Magia
guess I'm
and
fine with it.
Alex. I guess you are.
Offended as hell, to be honest.
Like, oh my god, this fucking guards, man.
What a bitch.
Let's buy some shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
All right, so yeah, you guys are taken in. There are nobody besides soldiers in the courtyard. Whereas before there were lines of people, and you could hear Nazes everywhere. It's eerily quiet. The only thing that you're hearing is just the marching of soldiers in their metal plates. But yeah, you're taken inside. It's the same as it is outside. There's hardly anybody in there.
Do we still get bedazzled?
Not so much.
Yeah, it's not as cool anymore. This is just a normal cathedral, whatever.
Well, it's not so much of a shock this time. You just weren't expecting it last time. The only thing that's like majorly different is that there's a lot of clergy and like just either running around or in groups having discussions and stuff. But it's still more quiet than it was the day before. Yeah, you get taken up stairs, go down the hall into that one room, and Naz isn't even there. And the soldier just walks up to the door and knocks on it, and then the door opens, and he's like, "Here you go, sirs."
I just nod to the guard and go inside.
So inside, it's the same as it was the day before. The only difference is that there are papers everywhere, and there are open books, and you see Father Maximus like stressing over a bunch of papers and stuff. Like somehow he looks even older than he did before. He looks stressed, and he looks up, and he's like, "Oh, praise power, you are here. Please tell me you found Barnabas."
I look to Lix.
Sadly, although we did find Barnabas, he is lost to us. Barnabas was taken.
Taken? By who?
Not by whom, but by what? The beggar. We saw him today. We saw him that day.
As soon as you say beggar, he goes pale. And his eyes widen. And he just sits down and thinks for a second. And then looks at you. Does anybody else know?
No. No one else knows.
Okay. You must not speak a word of this to anyone. Am I understood?
Very much so.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't want to incite a panic.
All right. I'm going to assume that you two have experienced the dream.
Yes,
Very
we
much
have.
so, yes.
Yes, I feared as much. Everyone in the city experienced the same nightmare. And it's only a sign of what's to come. We must act quickly.
Must prepare.
Well, we are making preparations as we speak. But you have another mission. He moves some papers around and finds a note and slides it towards you guys. We received some information about a group called the Flies. They are a group of interest. We believe they might have a connection to these plagues. I need you to find them. I need you to end their operations, and I need you to arrest them all. If not, kill them. I need you guys to do religion checks.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Easy peasy.
Let's
Me and
fucking
Abby
do
as
this.
well.
No, you two aren't in the room. It's just Goose and Mutt.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 minus 1. Wait, no, 11 minus 1, so that's 10.
4 plus 7, so 11.
And Malgoth.
Actually, Malgath would have been separated from you guys
Yeah,
because he has someone else to report to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got a 10 and 11.
Hmm.
Okay, so the Flies is a small group of reportedly tieflings who are considered a terrorist group, and they travel from city to city causing chaos. And they are one of the most wanted groups because they fall into being a Nijama, someone who worships the Nij. The one they worship is Belez, who is a demi of chaos. So, that's all the information you remember of them. But that explains why Maximus is extremely serious about this, especially with what just happened with everyone.
Right. A group that worships the Nisha of chaos.
Yes, we assume that they are doing something with this plague in order to bring this city down, or at least have it go into chaos, and we can't have that. I refuse to have that happen to my city, which is why you must go and find them. We believe they are working with another group called the Silent. Of their whereabouts, though, we have no idea, but they are within the city. They're most likely in the slums.
Leave it to us.
Right.
Father Maximus, if I may speak,
What is it?
we, as we said, we failed to retrieve Barnabas, but we managed to at least procure and save his, well, hopefully his research. And I bring out my satchel and present it to him.
Let me see that. He takes
Yeah, I give it to him.
takes the satchel from you and pulls out the book and some papers and stuff and looks through them.
Maybe this could help out in the preparations.
He just looks through it and all that stuff, and he's like, "It's not all of his research, but it will help. Thank you for retrieving this."
It's the least we can do.
Can't get Barnabas. This is the next best thing.
I apologize that we weren't able to bring him home.
Encountering the beggar, I'm surprised you made it home at all.
We were not without casualty.
True.
Well, I am sorry. But we must not dwell on the loss.
I agree.
There are more worrying things ahead of us.
So, find the flies and swat them out. The only information I can give you as a lead is go to the refugee camps. Maybe some people might know there. Now go. Time is of great import.
As you wish. And we leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lex just pulls an about face and just makes his way out of the room.
Okay. So then that same soldier that escorted you is still out there. He nods to you and it's like, "Follow me, sirs." And then he leads you guys back out. Get back to your cart. The soldiers salute you guys and then go back to their posts.
I presume also that Malgath has returned, or we're waiting for him?
Not yet.
Okay. So we wait. I guess we also try to present the information that we have gotten to the rest of the group so far.
And that would be a good idea.
Yes. So blah 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 flies. We need to swap their blah blah blah.
Seems going. So we've gone from a plague to chaos worshippers. All of this coming together at once. Splendid.
I think we're going to have to call it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some things that I was wanting to do, but it relies on Mark being here. So we'll just have that for next time, because you guys kind of get branching paths.
Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah, I figured it'd be nice to take a break from combat a little bit. That's why we did like a pseudo combat at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came to realize, like, after I smacked my sword into that guy, the skeletal guy thingy, like, maybe just pay him, like, because I was so, like, what is it called? I was so focused on the cup with the copper thing, and yeah, it annoyed me.
Hmm.
Too late now.
Well, shit.
So, what you guys think of how things are going?
Good.
Oh, this already
like
looks like
it.
this is gonna get crazy.
I love it.
I'm super waiting for things to get. I mean, it's already getting pretty crazy, but
Yeah.
I just always like I just always like the intensity in which things seem to escalate with campaigns you lead.
Oh, just wait.
Oh,
I, to be honest, I'm actually, quite a bit sad and upset now because I wanted to go on for more 4 hours of playing now.
Yeah, I was
Wouldn't be
wanting to
fair
do
to-
that, but I don't want Mark to lose out on a whole lot of stuff. And
Yeah.
This next part does rely a lot on how he handles things, since he's kind of in a separate storyline from you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
take
But
everything he said and send it to him.
well, yeah. You guys level up.
Huh?
Yeah, you guys
What?
go to level 2.
Okay.
How do we do that?
Okay, how do that? Bloody how do I do that?
You go to your character sheet and you click on
A little anvil called Builder.
Builder, okay.
yeah. And then there's a drop down box that has level next to it. You just click on that, go to 2, and then it will show you what you get now that you're at level 2. Your HP will go up. And certain other things will go up depending on class and race and all that shit.
I was about to ask that actually. How do we do? What is the ruling behind the HP? Should we just roll for it and see what we get? Should we just take the average, or
I just go with the fixed one that it gives you.
right?
That's what I always go with because it simplifies it. Also avoids the chance of you just getting 2 HP or something.
Yeah, I think
I gain 1 HP.
Okay.
I got my channel divinity. I can make undead people run away from me, or I can become proficient in any skill for 10 minutes. Dog.
Okay.
Yeah, what? So
So I just drop down, go to level 2.
yeah, and then some other things should pop up. Like you now got Jack of all trades and Song of Rest.
Did I get?
Jack of all
I don't know.
We all get a lot of shit.
Jack of all trades. You can add half your proficiency around it or down to any ability check to make it doesn't already included your proficiency bonus. Okay.
So basically,
So-
all your skills went up a little bit.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
half in anything that you're not proficient in. You get half proficiency.
Okay.
And so that will steadily increase as you level up too, because your proficiency goes up as you level.
Okay. Cool. Song of Rest. Beginning at level 2, you can use soothing music or rotation to help rehabilitate, or what the fuck ever. My English
Revitalize?
is bad. Your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creature who can hear your performance regain hit hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points. An extra hit course increases you to 1d8 at 9th level, 13th level 1d10, and okay. So it's like Song of Rest is like a healing spell, sort of a healing music.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, it's a benefit thing.
Nice.
I don't know if I gained that. How much HP are you supposed to get?
It depends on class and your constitution.
Okay, then since I got from 9 to 10, but since I had to change in the
It
beginning,
could be. I'm not sure if it was fixed or manual that you had in the HP section. Because your hit dice is 1d8, so it should be the average, rounded up essentially.
Yeah, you have it on manual.
So it should be you should get 5 from that.
Oh, okay. So then I should change my.
So I went in and fixed and changed it to fixed, and your HP went to 15.
Okay, so I should change it to 15.
It's 15 now.
You don't have to change anything.
Oh,
He fixed it
okay.
for you. You just go back to sheet and then go back in again. It should be changed.
Oh, come on. Fuck yeah. 15, baby.
I don't have. Don't I get any, second spell levels of sort?
Go to your spells and go to in your character sheet.
Yeah.
And hold on, I'm trying to get there. So spells, manage spells on the right side, close to the top, next to the search bar. Add spells. You get one more spell slot, or one more spell, known spell. So then, you can add one more first level spell or cantrip if you want.
Okay. Now the bloody thing is reloading now. Fuck. Rufus Nia.
But yeah, when I had the idea for that being that would take Barnabas or do something to Barnabas. Wasn't necessarily that it would take him. And I was just like, I gotta come up with a thing for it. And then I started drawing him, and I was like, what if this was not? What if this was something that was not like how most like the religions are? And then I came up with the niche. I was like, oh, that actually makes things more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things that made people really hate Marab at the beginning. They thought she was a niche because nobody realizes that there are elder gods. But then when they realized that she was not made by a god, but she wasn't a niche either, I was like, oh, so a more powerful being made her? Are you fucking serious?
That's pretty cool, though.
cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna be working on making some more demis and stuff, and come up with some things so that you guys can have some more branching paths if you want to take them.
Mm-hmm.
And that is pretty much the plan for the campaign right now.
Yay.
But yeah, so you guys are now level 2. Basically, it means that you guys are more known. Not necessarily with to the average person, but with the soldiers and the clergy, you guys are kind of more known.
They know we're prone arsonists.
No.
Damn it.
But basically, like, pretty much people who are not trained soldiers who go into the slums and come back get props from the soldiers, because not a lot of people survive the slums. And then also with the fact that you guys were like personally invited, that kind of gave you something. So yeah, but your guys' level is connected to your status within the right. So the more levels you guys get, you guys are actually going to start getting more responsibilities and shit.
Mm.
If you guys make it that far.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's all I've got. If there aren't any more questions or any more comments or anything.
Nothing so far.
Question.
No.
Message. The cantrip message. Can
Yeah.
I like you? Can I? Is it? So I'm gonna use that cantrip now. So good, guys don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Charm a person. So I can.
Message is pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty handy one.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to be doing sneaky things.
Yeah, I need to relay information to someone without like shouting your information out.
Hey, are you a prostitute?
Yes.
And I already made the change to charm a person.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take message. I'm putting.
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's your choice.
We're just
I feel
telling
like
you
message
that
is like really good cantrip in overall.
yeah, message
up
is
to you.
good. A lot of the spells are good. Most of it depends on how you use them. Because one thing you need to remember is that a lot of spells aren't just I hit the thing and do damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There are lots of ways you can use a spell that was not initially intended for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of spells are just revolves around the role playing aspect of it.
Sadly, clerics don't get their best utility spells at level 1 or 2. We get some decent ones later, but identify and detect magic are always a take those, please.
Mm.
Okay, I can't take a cantrip, so I need to take a spell. So, charm a person it is.
Actually, I have a question for you, Bucky.
What?
in level 2 I can choose a fighting style. I'm not sure which source book it is that you get from, but I have access to, like, for example, blind fighting, and it gives me blind sight with a range of 10 feet. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Moreover, you can see an invisible creature within that range, a list that creature successfully hides from you.
Okay.
Is this something that is okay for me to take, or do you think it's just...
If
No.
you're able to take it, I'm pretty much fine with it. If it's in the books, I'm pretty much fine with it.
All right.
I think I've established that I'm not like a very rule strict or even strict GM at all.
I know.
As long
But
as
it's
as
best to ask
long
either
as
way.
it falls within like your character and the world we're in and the story and all that stuff, like as long as it falls into those things, I don't give a shit how you make your character.
Hell yeah. I have to ponder over, because I either want that or I want to take the defense fighting style. It gives me +1 in AC, which is always good to have.
I mean, right now you don't have any tanks,
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking, like, I should probably just take the defense.
and
then.
you have lots of damage people.
Yeah. I'm the only one who's a vanguard.
March east from.
I mean, you can't have a party of all damage people, and we can see how that goes. I honestly cannot say whether a certain party comp is good or not, because the rolls can be bullshit.
Yeah.
Ah,
And of course, the ruling of the dice as well. But hey,
I mean,
at least I get my divine
we
smite.
just need some marbles and some oil.
And some fire.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
And some pipes as well. Okay.
All right, you guys. I'ma head out. This has been
Alright,
fun.
Matt. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Okay, now.
Take care,
Bye.
everybody.
Take care, Matt.
See ya.
Bye, Matt.
Alright. Finally, he's gone.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm such a prick.
Such a Gara shot. Jesus.
That just seemed to come out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
I got really... I was like stunned. I was like, wait. Gara shot? I was like, wait, what?
I mean, I knew he liked anime, but fuck.
No, Jesus. I mean, I'm Gara shooting as well, but fuck.
I didn't know he was into the gnar of toes.
Ah! Ah! Oh my God.
Did you just
It
Gower
hurts
shot?
my anus. I got a shot up my ass. Jesus.
Oh my. Okay, so since the session's done and we've done all the things for the things, I think we've got to go ahead and end the stream here. Regular stream tomorrow. Like normal time. Although I'm starting to realize that normal time is becoming 12 o'clock, except for Sundays.
12 of cock.
But yeah, so stream tomorrow, probably about around 3 or 4 Eastern Standard. We'll just have to see. Just depends on how things go. Could even be earlier. It could even be later. It could just not happen. We'll just have to see. I never seem to know, especially on Sundays. It seems like Sundays that's when like the world's like, "Hey, do things." So, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming and watching and saying 2 things in chat the whole time.
I did leave a like.
Yeah, you better.
Me too.
You fucking better if you know what's good for you.
Fucking bitch!
If you don't want a big rock to land on your character, you like this stream, do it! Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I will see you guys next time.